Hey there, and welcome back to the Train of Thought, an educational monster train series where we melt in this blasted heat wave. It's been rough. I'm not even one of the people most affected by it. I live on the East Coast, so there's water not like 20 miles away from me in one direction. And even with that, it's like 90 something degrees where I am. I'm in the United States in case you didn't realize it from my accent or whatever, but yeah, I'm like on the east coast of the United States and it is unbelievably hot here. And I have coworkers in Oregon and the Midwest who are just dying. I've got a friend in Arizona who hasn't been able to go outside for a month or something just because of how bad it is. And it is tough. I mean, I'm going to be real with you. I work at NASA, so unsurprisingly, climate change is a real thing, and I have science and stuff. Great news. So I'm a pretty strong proponent of science is smart, and for smart, and it's good and great and all. And oh my gosh, like we're definitely seeing the impact of it here. There's a lot of solar data, and then also just you know absorption data by the Earth's atmosphere that is pretty compelling stuff, and we're seeing it. I mean, this kind of temperature across breaking records across the country, across the world is tough. It's a result of that. So, yeah, it's bad. Basically, going outside a little suck, a little bad. So, I don't know. One thing I'll say is that if any of y'all are suffering from the heat wave, just be smart about it. I know not everyone has air conditioning, and that can be real stressful. And especially in times like this, they're all selling out, right? So you can't just go and buy one right now, like a small portable unit or something. So just do your best to take care of yourself. Cool down where appropriate. Buy some ice packs. Solve the problem in whatever way you reasonably can because it's going to stick around for a while, and hopefully we all make it through. I've had some friends get some heat stroke out of this, and it's no bueno. Not a big fan. So yeah, just survive the heat, and we'll play some Monster Train to cool off. Yeah, I'm sure that'll work. Anyway, this is the this is the Train of Thought series, which means that I am playing to be educational, and I'm using a mod, the Stoker Deck Editor here, to construct runs that will hopefully help explain how certain mechanics work, how best to approach certain runs with specific champions or units or whatever. In this particular portion of the series, I'm focusing on the rare banner units in all 6 clans. There's 18 of them, and yeah, basically going to be constructing a run that forces each one of them to replace my first normally drafted banner unit, and then solving the run, trying my best to actually use the unit in that run. So that's kind of the goal here, and we've been doing pretty well so far. Let's see, if I go to the log book, not the run summary, wrong one, the log book, the last run we had was very average. Last run we had Fine Mother, and she was a very average unit that did very average things. Wildenton and Paraffin Enforcers ruled the day. They were all on fire, doing a great job with their burnout powers. And Vine Mother contributed a little bit early on, a little bit mid game. She was never my worst card, never got removed for it. The stings were always nice. Did find a sting relic, so every sting she generated was fine. But just very solidly mid range, nothing too terribly exciting, which is pretty much what you expect. So yeah, that's where she's at. Now that puts us on a 21-0 win streak on the series, which is great news. We are now kicking it forward to Stygian for, well, a very interesting segment. We're going to be doing the Offering Monument today, and this unit is bizarre. More bizarre than any other unit we've done in this series or will do in this series because it's just so different. Let me give you the stat line and the card text here in case you're not watching and you're just listening. It is 1 Ember, 1 Space, 0 attack, 40 HP, and its card text reads Incant, -5 health, draw 1. its unit essence says draw +1 each turn, so not very exciting, but still it exists. This unit does crazy things, and it's going to be hard to measure its strength in the normal sense, because when you're thinking of these rare units, you're thinking of cards that either do big damage, big survivability, humongous utility, something like that. And it can be very easy to overlook the power of Offering Monument. And just for example, in an optimal case with this unit, you maybe have a Siren and Soul Guard or something like that, and you see Offering Monument, and it gives you a ton of incants and draws you cards, which are more spells, which are more incants, and very strong overall. So it can get really powerful really quickly, especially if your secondary starter spell is, well, one, a spell, and two, proactive, meaning you can play it on your floor without having to play it on an enemy. So, like, this would be a good case for even Shade Splitter in this context is better than Torch, right? Because Torch, you have to target something. Shade Splitter, you can just kind of yeet the morsel wherever and play Shade Splitter on the floor with Offering Monument. And it's hard to measure the strength here of this thing, but essentially, draw power is extremely strong in Monster Train. Like, incredibly so, because you're able to get your decks down really small. And when your deck gets small, every draw enables you to see more important cards. And this contrasts with other roguelike deck builders where you have big decks, or you are encouraged to take larger decks because you want to hedge against bad things that get dumped in your deck. So this would be an example, might be in Slay the Spire, the heart adds 5 statuses into your deck, and it can be beneficial to have a deck on the order of something like 30 cards in order to not have a hand that you draw that's just all bad things, all statuses that just wreck you, because then the heart punches you for like 60 damage or something and you die. So you kind of want to balance out your draw power there versus your deck size. And obviously, Slay the Spire, very different game. I have a lot of experience in that too, but the most important thing here is that Monster Train is very different. You can shrink your decks virtually to 10 cards, so you redraw everything almost immediately. And there's a lot of power in one card draw at that stage. And there's not a lot of things in the game that actually draw you cards. Like if we step back out of here, unclick Stygian, unclick all this stuff, let's just type draw. And you've obviously got all the Awoken stuff that draws plus some number next turn, which is interesting, of course, but this doesn't help you get power now. It just kind of makes you get more cards later. And that's a very Awoken themed thing here. And almost none of their cards actually draw you things up for like the Rail Spike, basically. Or like, I guess, Channel Song, technically. You've got like Important Work, which sacrifices an imp to draw you one. Fine. You've got Offering Token, Deep Offering, Gifts for a Guard. You've got some options here. And like Deep Offering is also kind of uncharacteristic for this clan. We're not going to spend too much time talking about it, but the ability to just draw 5 is pretty impressive. You have the cards that draw units specifically, which they don't really count, right? You only have so many units in your deck typically. You're going to do these on specific hits, so fine. And then some of these just talk about draw piles, so not quite the same. Votavary is another one. And Excavated Ember, of course, the event card is pretty darn good here. Just draws you 1 and consumes. So you don't have many options here. And as a result of that, you don't have much to work with that draws you stuff. And anything that gives you card draw is great. You've got the card draw relic for the bosses, which is pretty much what you want to take every time. If you don't need one of the others, your default should always be, well, I guess I'll take draw. And that's excellent. Any run where you're powerful enough to be able to take double draw from your boss relics, one from Talos, one from Fel, and you don't need anything else, is usually really strong because you're able to aggressively draw through your deck very fast. And this also prevents you from getting like slammed by Diligent or something, Seraph the Diligent specifically, because you sometimes will draw into curses, and the curses may slow you down too much and maybe kill you that way. So TLDW, draw really good. Now, Offering Monument, is a very unique card because it's a unit that draws you cards on incant, and this can result in some unique situations called infinites. I have not really gone into much detail on infinites in this series yet, but I plan on doing a full guide for them at some point, and we'll see when that is, because I think they're fairly complex, and especially at Covenant 25, they're essentially free wins if you can pull one off. As soon as you can do an infinite, you just GG, it's over. So they're obviously very valuable when you can pull them off, but they require you to take a lot of risks in order to get there. You're removing cards that might otherwise be good. And you'll notice that my general strategy in this game is to draft solutions to problems and have enough solution density to the things I'm most scared of so that I'm always drawing something that answers the issue. So it's pretty rare I play an infinite. But notionally, what I mean by that is essentially if you can find a way in a spell to give Offering Monument health, then with 2 Offering Monuments in play, you can just keep playing the bonus health on the ones that need the HP, and you draw and have infinite incants. This means that you can get your Sirens up to like 9999 attack, 9999 defense, at which point they auto win. You can get Soul Guard with like Cold Channel to apply Infinity Frostbite on Revenge, which it wins in 1 round. It really comes down to how patient are you to actually click through the infinite for long enough to get the auto kill. So that's something you should always be watching out for with Offering Monument, any way to cheat out a win. You can also do this with reforms. Primitive Molds is a very classic example. If you see Offering Monument and you have Primitive Molds as one of your starter, you already have an infinite. All you have to do is remove cards down to the point where you have 2 Offering Monuments. You use 1, you offset them by 5 HP, you kill one with its incant, you then reform it, which will draw you a card and kill the other one, and then you can play them, cycle the reforms, and cycle the Offering Monuments, and just constantly get value out of that. You get to the point where they end up doing, like, the infinite is just the reform infinite, right? They just have, like, 10 million attack, they take 1 swing on the Divinity, they win, and that's it. So, it's pretty interesting. In the grand scheme of things, when you're talking about this unit, when I'm talking about the ranking of it, and an S tier unit is a unit you can take from any position in the run and win with it. And a D tier unit is a unit that you should never draft, and if you somehow end up with it in your deck, you should remove it. And Offering Monument is going to be the first unit that I think absolutely has to be S tier, because because you're guaranteed to have one thing true of your run if you see Offering Monument, and that is you have at least a Stygian starter spell. So that's either Foregone Power or Frozen Lance. And if you have starter spells that are spells, then you get a ton of value out of this card. This card you should always take whenever you see it, period. There's I can think of no circumstance where it is incorrect to take Offering Monument. And that's really what puts it over the edge. Now, it's important to note, it's probably not going to quote unquote win you the game, right? Unlike other things that are offensive juggernauts that will just destroy entire floors with their S tier scaling, which we'll get into the point where we're seeing more of the S tier rare units down the road. This is the first one we're seeing here. This is giving you a win in a different way. It's accelerating you through your deck to find all the things that matter, and your deck is always stronger by having an Offering Monument in it. In one spell, it replaces itself. It replaces its own draw. So, and it's on this turn, right? It's not on next turn, which would be significantly worse. It gives you a spell or a card now, and you can fish for your important stuff. Imagine even like the most anomalous case. Like you have Queen Zimplings as your secondary starter, right? And you're fishing for an endless Welder Helper or something that you need in order to win. If you have an Offering Monument, which you're guaranteed to see early because of draw priority, you play this thing and you just throw spells into its floor. And as long as you have the Ember to play that Welder Helper or whatever your Endless Imp is, you can just fish for it by playing into the Offering Monument. And this thing will accelerate you through your deck, find the card you need, and let you win. And it opens up all those infinites if you happen to find one of the tricks that come into this, like an Echo Infusion or a Cycle of Life or something like that. You can also do other weird things with, like, if you have Primordium and Feast and, Wretch and stuff like that. You can really do some weird stuff here. So this unit is nuts. Stronger than it looks, and basically worth never skipping. So yeah, that is S tier. And it wins in a different way because it finds your answer. When I'm drafting cards to have solution density, right? That's important. But what if instead of having to have solution density, I could just have one solution and then just guarantee that I draw into it by cycling my deck in like 2 turns? I mean, because right away, with no plus 25s in this dude gives you 8 draws. So it replaces itself and then lets you see 7 other cards before it dies, assuming it doesn't get shot to death. So that's pretty nutty. So yeah, I love seeing Offering Monument. So this will be a very interesting run, whatever we do. And let's hop out and go into that. I think I've talked more in that one than I normally do because it's easy to overlook how strong the card is. Oh yeah, I was doing some random randoms, wasn't I? All right, now briefly talking about Stygian, Exile, or Default. I don't think it really matters. I mean, consider the Tethys line. You have Conduit Tethys here, or something like that. Not only does your Offering Monument draw you spells, but your spells are free and they can be like Ancient Synergy or just crazy damage spells. And you can see some pretty whack stuff. You can just go infinite on like spell damage, and that's pretty nutty. Meanwhile, obviously Soulguard benefits from the incants itself, right? It does more damage, it has more life, it will unlock earlier if you're using Titan Channel. So both of these are great. I think Frozen Lance is an arguably better spell to have because it doesn't discard your other spells, but Foregone Power is theoretically also really good because it's free. And if you remove enough of them down to the whatever, stage like 2 or 3 of them in your deck, then I think 2 is ideal. Then you get to the point where it's not a detriment at all, yeah? So obviously this doesn't jive with things like Frenzied Swarm or whatever, but I think you can do some really interesting stuff with it. So I really don't have a strong preference here. I am probably going to click Soulguard just because I did the Lodestone Totem run with Tethys to give you some variety on champions here, and I don't think it matters in this particular case. So yeah. We'll play Soulguard with random secondary, rank 25. Let us depart. Yeah. Cool. All right. I hope you're all doing well today. I'm having a pretty decent one, all things considered. Always a good time playing some Monster Train. And yeah, I'm ready to do some fun stuff here. So let's see what they gave us. All right. They've done it to me twice at this point. I'm playing an incant rare unit, and then they give me stupid Queen Zemplings just to rub in me claiming that these things are extremely good, right? Like, they could have given me Torch. They could have given me Torch here, and this would be so much easier. But instead they're like, you know what? We're going to give you spells that discard themselves, and we're going to give you a whole unit starter. And we're even going to toss in some Mollusk Mages in your starter, just so you hate it that much more. This is a terrible incant line. Just so bad. This game hates me with Stygian lately. It's just so unfortunate. Anyway, let me read it out. We have Exile Stygian, Exile Hellhorned with Queen Zemplings. We have Rage Talos, we have Curse Fell, and we have Chase Seraph with Mollusk Mage, Vent, and Preserve. Vent is nice because it can be cast at 0. Preserve is nice. This is 0 cost incant rather. Otherwise, this lineup really kind of trash. The one thing they could have done to really rub it in is give me Diligent too. Like, Diligent would have made this an absolute nightmare. I would have no spells and be discarding and losing and consuming all my spells. So I don't know. This kind of sucks, but we will get through it, as we always do. So, let's Horde first. Interesting. This is actually a fairly difficult choice, kind of. We have Advanced Prototype and Sinner Self. They do show me Curse Fell here, which means that Sinner Self finds immediate value, but Advanced Prototype is also just the freest early game possible. We do have a Horde on ring 2. I can pretty aggressively take this Horde and these boons and just slam all of the pack shards early if I take Advanced Prototype, which is nice. I'll accept that. You know, Advanced Prototype is just going to provide so much more value over the course of our run compared to Center South, so I click it. It's just fine. Alright, and we see... Oh, no Titan Channel. I mean, this is kind of an interesting one because it's not necessarily good for Titan Channel anyway, right? I have bad spell density and a lot of units. So having something that has to turn on after 15 spells is not necessarily great here. Dire Channel is just a bad, like technically a bad Siren of the Sea or a bad, I don't know, Nameless Siren. Technically it scales more damage quicker and it's not hurt by Chased or whatever, and it has more HP, but you can't give it multi-strike, which is a pretty big downside. Cold Channel, however, also not ideal here. 15 HP, no survivability. Obviously, I could see armor at some point in this run. This is really difficult, actually. I think I'm going to take Cold Channel here because Dire Channel really does not fare well in this combo, I think. Like, what am I going to do? I'm going to put Dire Channel behind an Armor Shark and do one hit a turn? That's terrible. Like, what, I put Mollusk Mage in the Armor Shark and then I just play spells? I mean, I like vent every turn. I mean, I guess it's not awful, but it's not ideal. Maybe they don't show me that. What units do I have? So the Stygian banner is worth with the Merchant of Magic. I'd get a Hellhorned banner with the Merchant of Steel. I could see a lot of good stuff. We are in Hellhorned, so, you know, Steelworker Infusion's really good. Welder Helper's really good. I could also miss everything, though. I'm going to pick Cold Channel here. This is tough. Neither of these are great. Okay? But Cold Channel is at least immediately valuable. I do have Vent, so I could take 10 gold here, 10 shards for the boons, and have a decent upgrade shot on ring 2. I'll do it. I like that gold in the starter initially a lot, so... Oof. Unit draft. Clerics. +4. If a single cleric gets up top, I get slammed. There's no draw that hurts me here, right? I mean, I guess 5 foregone powers is kind of terrible, but I can always preserve a vent for an important turn. I think this is okay. This is actually pretty risky, though. But we'll see. Maybe the draw order favors me. Yeah, I see a vent on turn 1, which is pretty nice. I will do Soul Guard. How good is Mollusk Mage? He's fine. Yeah, I'll put a Mollusk Mage in the line. And I will stick the Train Steward and back here. And then I'll just vent bottom. Nice. I'll take it. Let's see. I will double Train Steward mid, I think. And then Foregone Power bottom to clear 1 out. Alright, we vent mid. Cool. Alright, I'm not worried about it. Neat. I can play Queen's Impling. I can play a Train Steward, huh? Wow, Train Steward clobbers. Yeah, okay. I'm going to actually incant up top then, because we're doing just fine here. Cool. The Train Steward cleans up a lot here. I think the Train Stewards just win on floor 2. Yeah, they do. Cool. Very easy. Thank you, Advanced Prototype. Extremely cool. Trial is free. Ice Tornado is too expensive. There's no way I take another Mollusk Mage. I'm just going to hit the Unnamed Tome in my common pack. I wish this were Crystallis or something, but it's not. It's a spell at least. Ooh, wow. Inferno, another vent, or Ritual of Battle. Ritual of Battle opens up a lot of lines for like Rage, and that means I can reasonably go to this Merchant of Magic and see a ton of value, and then also see a Stygian banner, so I'm going to do that. I realize Inferno, see Inferno, click Inferno, very good. And in the absence of this Ritual Battle, I think I would take it. But the problem is you can't play Inferno on Soul Guard, right? So it's not really an incant, and I need to be picking up incants and a justification for that magic shop, which is just Ritual of Battle here. We see Steelworker. You know, there's Guardian of the Unnamed and Alpha Fiend here. There is reasonably the Alpha Fiend Sweeper line, theoretically, but I don't really see that being the win. I mean, I do have a Ritual of Battle, I guess. Not terrible. I think the Steelworker's better, though, because we have Cold Channel, right? I just stick Steelworker behind, give it Multi-Strike and Rage and Self-Infuse it or something. It's better than the alternative, the Guardian, so we'll take Steelworker here. I think that's a great call. Cool. All right, we'll go to the right, because I can get a lot of value here. I'll look at the banner first. Shark. Titan Sentry, the other shark. Very good. Take. Very cool. I'll take that -1/-1 into our friend Ritual here. No holdover, sadly. I would have put it on Vent. 20 and Consume. Nah, not here. Alright, fine. Take the Horde. Ooh. Refracting Lens with 1 Consume spell. Pretty good. Jackstrips and Consume Crown are pretty low value. I'll take big HP here. Draft some more Consume spells. Yeah, that's fine. And we'll move forward. That was a pretty quick ring. Not a lot to say there. Interesting. What is the worst thing that could happen to me here? Soulguard gets sniped turn 1, but I don't really need him for this combat. I have Train Stewards. I'll take the money. I think this is fine and free. And I also, if I leak anything, I just have a Refracting Lens, so it's okay. Yeah, like, this is no biggie. I can actually do Queen's Embling first. Is Steelworker better than Soulguard here? Or Steelworker better than Train Steward here? I'm going to play Titan Sentry on the bottom, because with the haste combat, it means I don't want these two mid-floors stacking up. I think I do Impling first, for sure. And that's Ember Drain. It takes a hit. Yeah. We'll do Steelworker here. I think this is for sure correct. Yeah. It's fine. I leak 3, but I don't really care that much. Cool. I will take the... Yeah, I'll just take the Unnamed Tome up top, which clears that and gives me 5 HP. I can put a Train Steward bottom. Yeah, it's fine. I'll stick the Mollusk Mage in front to tank here. Then I'll take an Incant. Or no, I'll take the Collector for sure. That's absolutely correct. Yeah, cool. Cool. Steelworker's going to do a lot of work here. Excellent news. Ritual into that friend. We just play... I guess I'll dumpster this Imp middle. Sure. We just play Vent and Incant up top. Yeah, fine. I don't see a world where this loses. Do not see a world where this loses here. Play the Train Steward now. Imp in, well, order. Yeah, Imp, fine. We Vent here, and Frostbite almost kills on this floor. Cool. Very easy. Again, I wasn't really worried about this at all. Alright, he's dead. Good job. Cool. Thanks, Train Stewards. Very excellent. Get the trial. Offering token. That's just it. That is an incant that I want to have. Yep. Rage Imp, Vent, or Hidden Passage. Rage Imp. It's hard to pass up a Rage Imp. Now, I do have the 1-cost Ritual, and I'm leaning into Seraph the Chaste. So if we're going to do Rage, we need to commit. This also means no Fortify, no Welder Helper. Yikes. So Cold Channel is flimsy as hell. So really what I think I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to... Wow. I'm going to need to remember the rules of my... Huh. I completely forgot to bring an Offering Monument, didn't I? I was just going to play this run normally. Wow, I was so excited about solving the line, I totally forgot. Let's see, so which unit was the unit that I got first? It was Steelworker, right? Yeah, it was Steelworker. That was the one I drafted first, and I took a Shark second. So, okay, I need to replace Steelworker then after this combat. Do I feel bad? Not really. I don't think it changes this combat too terribly much. We have the Train Stewards that kind of carry everything, so I think it's fine. But that does mean I don't have Steelworker anymore. I'll do that replacement after this. I'm glad I noticed. I was just thinking, I was like, wait a second, where's my rare unit? Oh, wait, I never took it. Whoops. I do think Fledgling Imp is correct. There's enough perspective value here that I think it's good. The only problem is that it competes with Endless on the Titan Sentry, so a little bit of a concern there. But is it? Well, is it the... I don't want to take a unit here. I could take Hidden Passage. I should take Hidden Passage. This is correct here. And you know what? Fledgling Imp is overkill. I think the Rage is going to be fine. It's a good incant spell. And good X5 target if I see it. I'll take Hidden Passage here. It's fine. Okay. So let me, before I do anything else, let me pop up Stoker. Remove, where is he? Steelworker. And bring in Offering Monument. I don't think it changes that combat 2 almost at all. But it is an important thing. And with that in mind, what I really should be thinking about is, can I reasonably find an infinite here? And the answer is no. There's nothing in Hellhorned that gets me there. Now, obviously, I have Unit Starter, which means I could remove all my units very quickly, and then Offering Monument only has like 6 cards to play through, so an infinite is theoretically there. But at the same time, I have no way of giving him HP, and armor does not count here. So, yeah, really not much there. I could take the Hellhorn Banner and the Horde, or the Merchant of Magic and the Pyre Remains. I think Pyre Remains will be kind of dead eventually. Merchant of Magic is good if I see Vent, I suppose, like a holdover here. I'm going to take this Merchant of Steel. I think I want to see another Hellhorn Banner, because again, in this world I haven't seen a Steelworker yet. So we'll go left, and if I see a Steelworker, it'll be just fine. I really want to hit that, so yeah. Yeah. Let's look at the unit first. Wow, Consumer of Crowns and Rail Beater. Consumer of Crowns. Absolutely terrible here. I have 5 imps, and I did not take the Rage Imp. Bad. Rail Beater? He's not it, I don't think. Yikes. I mean, I think I need to take him to have something good behind Soul Guard, right? I have to take Rail Beater? Yeah, alright. Fine. Horde. Impsicle or Lost Luggage? Impsicle? Man, Impsicle in the same ring as Consumer of Crowns. If I weren't trying to show off the Offering Monument here, I think I would have gone Consumer of Crowns on this side for sure, actually. But I think it's just Lost Luggage. Yeah, I think so. Okay, weird. Alright, let's Caverns first. I don't see myself taking anything on this temple that matters. Intrinsic? If this were Patient, I would do it on the Tome, but it's not. And I have no good infusions right now. Right, no good infusions. Okay. Okay. Rare picks. So, we always pick Awoken here. And you may ask why, and the reason is because they could show me Cycle of Life. And if I see Cycle of Life, I think we actually infinite here and win. Are we doing an infinite? Cycle of Life, give me that. Okay. We now have the means to do an infinite. Right? Count them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 cards in my deck once I remove everything. I mean, at this point, I just have to survive, and I run an infinite on this run. It's a real shame I didn't go to the magic shop, though, but that's okay. Theoretically, the Lost Luggage could enable me to get there faster. Wow. I don't mind taking Consume spells, because they go away on my first draw through. Wow, okay. Where's my next magic shop? Bring 5 with a removal set. Excellent. Very good. Okay. What am I infiniting on? Soul Guard's HP? Where are my dupes? Ah, one opposite there. I only need one offering monument in the world with Cycle of Life, right? So I need a 1-cost Cycle of Life. Or wait a second, is there a -2 in here? No, okay. So if I can get a value stone and a -1 into Cycle of Life, hear me out. I get a 0-cost Cycle of Life. I dupe it. I could get 2 offering monuments, but I don't need 2 offering monuments for this. That's kind of the important piece of information here. I don't need 2. Only need the 1. And we can go infinite on... Yeah, we can go infinite on HP and incants, and then in 1 turn I kill the Divinity. Okay. Okay, we can do this. So we're going to spend a little bit of time before Talos or Daedalus thinking about this, because with Cycle of Life we can get there as long as I see a value stone on this run or a light stone casing. Yeah. Either one gets me there. And then with 2 of these Cycle of Lives, I just repeatedly cast them into Offering Monument and Infinite Incant here and remove crap. So, like, remove Queen Zimplings first, because I think the Train Stewards are actually better since I don't play many things. Huh. And then my other cards are just to get me through this. Okay. Okay. I think we have the line here. Wow, alright. So just don't die. The real question, just don't die. And we're okay. Play it cool on shards until we see that value stone. And let's go on Talos. I guess it is Talos. That icon's wrong. Yeah, fair. 25 shards? I'm cool with this. I think we get there, as long as I don't get blasted by something. Wow, what a turn. This is her. She has the Slay effect. I don't know how much I care. I don't want her hitting Soul Guard here. So... yeah, I'm gonna let Mollusk Mage die here. Right, where are my Embers going? My Embers are going into Mollusk Mage and my 2 units. Yeah, I think so. Mollusk Mage, Soul Guard, Rail Beater and back. And then I'm playing a mid-floor Titan Sentry, and I'm putting Frostbite into Talos here. Cool. It's fine. Offering Monument up top. This will draw me a bunch here. I mean, I think it's always Train Steward on mid here. I vent bottom. Okay, I will play Offering Monument. I will preserve. Let's see, the Train Steward, I suppose. It doesn't really matter. Just a free incant here. I need to be careful with Titan Sentry's HP, I think. I'm going to vent bottom almost certainly here. I think I'll Train Steward mid. Yeah, I will vent bottom. Yep. And I will Foregone Power top with the incant. Yeah, I don't care. I don't mind that draw because it gets rid of a Queen Zimpling I don't care about. Alright, and now Offering Monument. Drop the Queen Zimpling. I'm going to play double Train Steward bottom here for sure. I'm going to incant top. What do I want to hit? Anything is fine? Sure. Just vent here. Yeah, I don't know, just Foregone Power bottom, get a kill. Yeah, cool. Fine. Right, excellent. I can actually just silence her up top, no biggie. Take the Cycle of Life here. Excellent. Foregone Power and Foregone Power. I think this gets enough Frostbite into her to win. It's what, 10? Or even more, yeah, she's at 28. Yeah, okay, fine. Alright, I think we're chilling now. Yep. Yeah, we're feeling pretty good about this. Cool. Cool. And then this is a case where, like, we have very few units once we've dropped everything, so... Yeah, that's cool. Just take the incants, it doesn't matter. I am going to actually vent once in mid to get rid of that healer. Cool. Oh, alright. Nice. Cycle of Life is such an amazing hit in this deck. It's just out of control, I think. Interesting. We do 148 here, which is very good. Thank you on that. I sadly cannot stop this 4 into Soul Guard here. I could theoretically, I can actually Hidden Passage my own dude. Oh, I just Hidden Passage up a Train Steward and we win. Yeah, that just is a W. Cool. That's excellent. Cool, alright. Cycle of Life, get it. Then we Foregone Power and Freeze. Yeah, we clean house, cool. Alright, excellent. It's a lot of Frostbite. We're up at like 80 something there. No problem. Cool. Alright, I need to be careful to not take cards unless they say consume. I'm happy to take consume cards for the heal and for the value. One Horn's Tome, Gifts for a Guard Spike. Gifts is bad because it can draw my Cycle of Life and lose me the game. I'm okay with Spike of the Stygian. Kind of. Kind of. It's not really a ping. None of these really do anything I want here. I'm cool with just the one 5 HP heal every turn with the Unnamed Tome. I don't need these. If this were like something that benefited from magic power or that was proactive, like I could just play it on my floor, then cool. I guess I could play it at 0, but I don't see that being it. I'm gonna skip this. It's fine. We see a Siren. Siren good. If this were a normal run, then Siren wins. Now, Siren may win anyway. I may need her. Do I need her? It's a good question. Because I don't think Railbeater's going to get there. I think I needed Railbeater to not die on Talos there. But I don't think I need her. Or I don't think I need him, rather Railbeater for this. Siren is really good. I should take Siren. I'm going in on incants. It speeds up my infinite. Fine. Now, Ember is not really that helpful. Draw power is better. Right? Right. I can take draw now. I have a lot of free stuff that can be played at 0. Fine. Yeah, draw now. Okay. Draw makes the infinite easier. I do want to go left. For what reason? Removals are good. The dupe is also good, right? Into what? What do I dupe here? The Merchant of Steel could show me Endless, plus 25s, multi-strikes. I have 400 gold, I could buy removals. The dupe is... what? Just a Naked Offering Monument, the Ritual of Battle? I mean, the Ritual Battle is a good card, but I need to avoid drafting too many spells. We'll go left. This is fine. We're leaning towards the infinite here. Cold Channel 2. Interesting. Yeah, we'll go all the way on Cold Channel. I think this is fine here. Show me something decent. Large, a 25 is nice. Into the Offering Monument. I'll re-roll this now. Quick is not it. I'm going to put this other one in the Titan Sentry. Fine. Units. Wow, they show me another Offering Monument just natively. Okay. Wow, this run had an Offering Monument in it. Huh. I do have a Siren already. I don't need another one. I'm going to remove the Railbeater at this shop. Do I need a second Offering Monument? I really only need the one to go infinite here. I want to play it cool on shards until I can do the Merchant of Magic nonsense. I need to look in this temple, by the way. I don't need this other Offering Monument here, is what I'm coming on to. For now, it's just going to accelerate me a little bit. And later, it is not a big deal. I could self-infuse it for the draw +1, but I don't think that's it. It's not worth the 25 shards here. I'm skipping this for the money. Yeah, fine. Lock it in. I already have it. I'm going to remove Rail Beater. You did your job on one combat because I had no backline. Show me a value stone, cowards. No? Purge is really good. Purge stone is really good here. I can get to the infinite quicker. A +30 vent is really strong, but I also have the shark. I'm going to take the purge into a foregone power here. Yeah, that's fine. Go to 35 here. Cool. That's really good. I'll take those purges. I'm going to go right next. Where are my temples? I have enough temples that I should reasonably hit something. Yeah, okay. We should be okay here. I have a siren. Fine. I mean, the quick large stone is real tragic, but it's okay. Mark of Invasion is free money. I don't mind trading any damage I take here. I can always chump block turn 1. I also have Train Stewards, by the way, that are really good. Yeah, like Queen Zimpling in front is real value here. Yeah, Queen Zimpling in front is really valuable here. My Ember is going into Siren Soulguard. Queen Zimpling, that's 2. So yeah, here we do this. Siren goes down. She goes in. I Offering Token real quick. Yeah, see, I see Shark. So Shark good. We play Shark middle. This also does something very important. It guarantees me the Collector on next turn. I'm going to freeze a Train Steward here and just hope I don't discard that one and then take the incant. Cool. Alright, we get there. Neat. Neat, neat, neat. Looking good. Yeah, we see it. Cool. Offering Monument. I'm going to start... I don't think it's Offering Monument yet. Right. I'll play the Train Steward that I froze. Yep, I'm going to play the Ritual of Battle here. I can silence something useful, huh? I could actually play this Offering Monument. I might as well, I suppose. It is good here. Gives me a lot of incant value right now. Just take Foregone Powers where I can get them. Yeah, I mean, I don't draw those bad cards next turn now, so that's good. It's just peachy. Yeah, I mean, I'm probably leaking this man. That's okay. I don't mind too terribly. Just double Train Steward bottom, I think. What do I have in here? Nothing I really care about. I gotta be careful incanting up top. Is it a trade up? Let's see. He takes one more Frostbite. I mean, I think this Foregone Power is always it. Yeah, it's fine. All units, huh? I need to remove those. I'm gonna take the 5 here, or the whatever it is, 7. It was only 5? For some reason I thought this dude did 7. Huh. Yeah, we're going to get slammed on this turn, though. I'll take the Unnamed Tome. I need to just play it. Yeah, fine. Yep. I'm going to play the Foregone Powers because I might hit a Ritual instead. We do not. That is helpful, though. Will save us some damage. Our damage kind of sucks, is what I'm learning. I mean, he did a lot of Frostbite, actually, so he's going to hit me twice, it looks like. Yeah, fine. I need to incant very badly. Good, we see a Ritual of Battle. Our damage is slightly less bad now. Freeze card, freeze Cycle of Life. Take the Ascend on what? If I can get another few spells, I think we actually can get there, but we can't. I never get up to 18 here. It's a tough starter, though, truly. Ugh, alright. Fine, it's 1 round. Not good. I need to vent bottom because Shark died. How much damage are we doing? Enough. I can Cycle of Life into the Offering Token this man. Yeah, no problem. Huh. I think I need to not Cycle of Life here, and I need to vent bottom, and then Frostbite bottom. I'm going to vent top, And yeah, I can freeze the Ritual of Battle here. That's the only reason I did that. Cool. Fine. Not a good combat. You know, just not great overall. I'm going to raise the Train Steward for sure here. I'm going to play the Ritual on the Train Steward here. Yeah, I'm going to then play Foregone Powers into the boss. Cool. I think we're fine here. I can Cycle of Life. Yeah, we get there. No problem. Cool. All right, we killed the boss. Now, this is going to be tough because we're bleeding here because our damage kind of sucks. I haven't seen good spells. I haven't seen a good solution to anything. I might infuse Mollusk Mage into something just to do more damage on the floor. Like into my Siren. And take this Ice Storm. I need to not die. I'm just... No, the answer is Crystalline Seeds here. 0 cost incant. And I can just trade consume cards with Refracting Lens. And it also doesn't hurt my Infinite. Guardian Stone. Guardian Stone's actually pretty nutty here if I just hit. I could put it into Siren. And then it's just a ton of armor, which is actually really good. I think it's Crystalline Seeds. I need the other Consume spell. I think it's a good choice. Reinforce Inflame Inferno. No. No. We're committing to the Infinite. I think we get there. I go to the right for the Magic Shop and the removals. Show me a Value Stone. No Value Stone. Just all magic power all the time. Take removals here into Queen Zimplings. They are worse than Train Stewards. Show me a Merchant of Magic. Some Holdover is pretty solid here. I'm always going to need 1/1 into Cycle of Life. So, yeah. I'm going to put the Holdover and a +30 into Vent here because I feel weak. And this is a really good spell to be drawing every turn. Like, that's solid. Just solid here. I'll take that. That goes me to 50. Whew. What do I reroll for? A -1? No. Consume? No. I think removals are the best buy here. See, the problem is, I really want to remove spells. So, like, consumes are fine. So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have 12 spells. I'm going to need to cut that down to 10. Yeah, I need to cut that down to 10. And then assume I can play out my units somehow. I need to remove 2 here, I'm pretty sure. The Train Stewards are value now, so I hold on to them. I'm going to remove a Foregone Power because it puts me in the direction I want to go. And I'll also remove... What? Mollusk Mage is... No, Queen Zimpling is worse than Mollusk Mage. Mollusk Mage at least pays for itself with a single vent. I want to keep 1 Mollusk Mage because once Offering Token a Monument dies, I can put it on the floor and it's fine. I have to play bottom? No, I don't. For Fel? No, I don't. I can go to the right next floor for the Unstable Vortex and the Merchant of Steel. This is a case where if I don't see the Value Stone in my last 2 temples, I can't do the Infinite, and I have to do a pseudo-infinite. So I have to kind of balance around that. Yeah. I have no energy generator here. Shame. Okay, we'll see. The -1 worthwhile here. Not really. Doesn't go into anything that matters. No, I'm going to take a removal. And it's going to be into a unit, because these are really hard to play. The Queen Zimpling at least does 10 damage. Right? Mollusk Mage. I don't think he's long for this world. I could self-infuse a Mollusk Mage. No. Yeah, my unupgraded Siren is not cutting it. I think Queen Zimpling is still worse. Yeah. Alright, we're going to need to aggro remove here. I can always take a sacrifice as a removal, but I need to play it cool on shards. 50 is fine here because it gets me the magic power, so that's cool. We're gonna move forward now. So at this rate, I won't see the infinite until Seraph, potentially. Yeah, like I couldn't have gone left here because I didn't see the value stone, and I'm not duping that cycle of life at 2 Ember. That's not good. Yeah, so we have to survive the mid game is what this means. Okay, we're fine here. I cannot take this. I'm very weak. The vent helps a lot, but I am very weak. I am very weak, yes. There's a lot of good stuff this could be. I'm at 40. I should not take this. No, this kills me. Take it off. There's enough draws that maybe save me here, but I think it is... Yeah, turn 1 vent is pretty solid, but I think it is the bad call. We will, of course, play a similar line to before. Soul Guard, Siren up top. I'll just take the ritual immediately and do not play the Offering Monument. I'm going to vent bottom. And then... I could, with this draw, I could have gotten this, right? I'll take the Incants up top. It's valuable. Yeah. So, like... Yeah, interesting. Lawless Mage, huh? I can just play the Train Steward mid. That's good. Does a lot of damage. These Train Stewards are big value. Like, they're worth it. I'll do the free vent up top and this expensive vent. Interesting. If I play it mid... Bottom is good. Bottom is better, yeah. Because it opens up that spell shield for the next turn. Cool. Let's play cards. Offering token. Vent on top. I'll take the Hidden Passage up here. And once I foregone power, we'll get it. Cool. I'll play the other Train Steward bottom then. I'll vent mid, because it clears the healer. Then I foregone power top and we kill that dude. Cool. Yeah, alright. Theoretically, spikes would have been okay, I suppose. I'll take the Cycle of Life into Soul Guard for sure. This is what, Self-Made Harpy, and it's not with Sycophants, so I don't need the Unnamed Tome, so I just dump it for healing here. Should probably play this mid, huh? Yeah. Oh, I should play this bottom. I'm venting bottom. Yeah, I'm venting bottom. Take the Preserve up top for sure. Doesn't matter what I put it into. I'm going to vent bottom, which saves the Train Stewards. I'm just going to play this Crystalline Seeds up top for the Incant. It's fine. And I vent bottom. Save Train Stewards. Do big number. Cool. We're going to be fine here. We're at a point where we're fine. This 1-cost Ritual of Battle is doing tremendous work. I'm going to Queen's Impling top. Cool. I mean, it dies, but I don't care. I can play out the Mollusk Mage here and then do Vent Foregone Power top. Cool. Alright, we get there. Now... how do I want to approach this boss? I mean, Soul Guard should just annihilate this dude as long as I keep his HP up. So that's cool. Pretty cool, right? Pretty cool, yeah. So we just incant the hell out of top floor, it seems. Play the Offering Monument at long last. Hidden Passage. Could Hidden Passage up the Train Steward for like some real value here? Yeah, sure. You know what? Let's do it. And then I'll put the other Train Steward in the mix. I'm going to vent top. It's just fine. And foregone power top. And just keep incanting. Yeah, sure. Cool. Alright. Cool. We Cycle of Life top. Very easy. I vent mid for damage, and I foregone power mid, and I vent top for incant. Foregone power mid. Cool. Alright, I think we easily get through this with Frostbite thanks to revenge triggers and spikes and the Ritual of Battle. Yeah, cool. I really should just not click anything, but every one of these is actually really strong. Yeah, every one of these is really good. Nice. A lot of Frostbite. Yeah, 214 frost, 325 Frostbite there. That's good. That's good. Cool. All right. Will I take another Crystalline Seeds? It's actually really good. Yes, I will take it. I know I'm taking spells, but I don't care because they consume, and I do need to survive until Seraph. These are not an important work. Tiresome Climb, One-Horn's Tome. Nope. All right. Now show me Endless, please, on this removal side. Thank you kindly. Take the removals into a double Queen Zimpling, I think. Hold up, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 cards. We're down to the point where we could do the infinite here. I do want to remove one more foregone power eventually, but I think it's just going to be a unit removal here. Set, yeah, Endless. Thank you. Titan Sentry is now excellent. A plus 25 into Offering Monument is excellent. Reroll. No Incant Armor 2 and no multi-strike. It's okay. I don't need them. I need to just funnel removals pretty much. I need to make sure I can get enough shards. I am really low on shards here. I want to take a 15. I have 2 temples coming up, so that's potentially 15, 10, so 25, 25. I mean, I can always get there. I don't have to take this money is what it means. I'm going to remove both of the remaining Queen Zimplings here. And, you know, Train Stewards, they're going to just chill. I think my floor is going to look like 1 Train Steward behind Titan Sentry on bottom, and then 2 in mid. So I can remove one of them right now, and I can just play the last Queen Zimpling, and that's fine. The thing is these guys are actually doing a lot of work right now. I don't need this money. Yeah, it's not a plus 25. If it were an Incant Armor 2, I'd feel better. I think I'm forced to go left on the next one for the removals trinkets. I am forced to see another steel shop with the dupe at the last ring, so I don't have to dump stuff into Siren right now, which is cool. All right, I think we beat Fell with the Endless Shark, and we're good on shards. Okay, if we can pull off this infinite, we get there. Otherwise, I'm kind of banking on successfully upgrading my Siren, and then probably duping the Ritual of Battle at the end, and hoping that it doesn't die to Chaste. It's basically where we're at. It's basically where we are at. Now, sadly, I don't see any of the solutions to... Yeah, I don't see any of the solutions to my problems on turn 1. Yikes. I'll take the offering token here. Cool, I do actually. I dump the penance. I play the Crystalline Seeds on bottom. Of course, this dude is infused, huh? That sucks a lot. Here's what we do. We do Crystalline Seeds bottom. I'm going to play Mollusk Mage. And I'm going to play the Vent here. Then Foregone Power top. And hold, because I can't afford if I draw on my Shark. Sadly, I do take another Curse here. But at least it's only the one. And then I get the Shark on this turn. So we're good. Cool. Cool, yeah. I'm going to get rid of the Curse here. I'm going to save the Unnamed Tome for a better turn, I think, and then just incant the hell out of top, I think. Well, to the best of my ability, which is to say, very poorly. I'm going to need Ember here. I'm replaying a Shark. I'm very clearly not feeling particularly good. I'm going to preserve the Cycle of Life. I'm going to play the Curse and the Ritual of Battle. Right, I'm going to vent here on the bottom floor. I mean, do I have to? Really no reason to, actually. I'm going to vent top. Huh, interesting. And then foregone power. Foregone power. I discarded the thing I wanted to hold on to, but it's okay. Cool, we just need to incant a ton. Yeah, cool. I need Ember next. It's for sure Ember. Oh, great. I mean, if they keep showing me offering token next to this ultimate pendants, I'm just going to keep taking it. Because that's good. And then we vent bottom. It's definitely bottom vent here. Need to worry about this dude. Well, I could just vent top. I'm doing, what, 10 frostbite? It's not enough to kill this Clipped Guardian, huh? I vent bottom. I don't think it's yet, though. Is it? No, I want to draw into good cards. So we play... I just silence top and draw cards. Foregone power. Ritual of battle. Foregone power. Cycle of life. And then now we vent mid. And I vent top with the freebie. Cool. I do need to remove these units now. They are just clogging me up. With Ember, I think I could reasonably play them. So that'll help. I'm going to play this Ultimate Penance now. Vent middle. Play a freeze on, I don't know, Mollusk Mage. Get it out of there. And then we just double foregone power top. Cool. Fine. Fine. Oh, that's a shame. He doesn't have enough HP. I'm going to Cycle of Life up top for sure. Offering token. I need to play the vent on bottom, is what I'm learning. Yes. I'm going to play the Train Steward in. Middle. Right, I can foregone power top to not take this 6 damage. I need to be very respectful of the Clipped Guardian on mid, but I cannot take this curse on bottom. Yeah, correct. Cool, alright, we get through it. I replay Shark. Okay, I replay Shark, and I very reasonably take a cool big number here. We actually get through this very cleanly. Maybe I discard the penance, maybe if I get lucky. Vent top. Play the other vent. Save me foregone power. Oh, you're so good. Thank you. This is a good number of frostbite into Fel here. We should be fine. Yeah, we should be just chilling. I can play out Train Stewards finally, I think. I need to save 2 space on middle for Shark. Yes. Or I can lift. I'm going to lift that Train Steward in, actually, and then play the other one. Cool. Appreciated. Going to preserve on top for the deadweight. Foregone power bottom. Cool, we're fine. I am actually going to need to remove 2 more cards. I don't think I was counting the deadweights in that mix, so it's unfortunate, but it's fine. Play the Cycle of Life over the Ritual of Battle. I think it's correct. Cool, I mean, over 100 frostbite here. We should cruise on this. Yeah, we win. Easy. Fine. Yeah, pretty clean. Okay. So we get through Fel. Very nice. Very nice. All right. Now I need to see a value stone, please. Hey, Alloy of the Ancients consumes, gives armor 25. It's everything I want in a card right now. Yeah, please. Has to be Ember. It just has to be. I need to play stuff out. I go left and fish for either Lightstone Casing or this value stone that maybe is in here. It's not in here. Oh boy. Okay. Remove cards. Yeah, remove cards. The first card to remove. I need to, let's see, count them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's count them from here because the dead weights. Yeah, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. I need to remove 2. So I have to remove 2 foregone powers, is what you're telling me. Technically, I should remove a foregone power and a vent. I think 2 foregone powers is good here. It does more than the 0 vent. Yeah. Cool. Conscription notice or forgotten name. Forgotten name is... Well, sadly, it has that limit, so I can't infinite with it. The conscription notice might be good, so I'll take it. Show me Lightstone casing. It's weird because I can't even use the Lightstone casing if I got it, huh? Probably should have gone right in hindsight. Reroll this. Oh, but we see Founding Seal and Cuddlebeard here. Oh boy. I mean, it's got to be Founding Seal. That is unbelievable. Cuddlebeard is also incredible, by the way. I have the Endless Titan Sentry. I wish I could buy both of these, but I can't. Wow, this is an obscene set of... Whew, Founding Seal, Ashes of the Fallen, Cuddlebeard. This is just out of control for this. I think the better line is going to be Founding Seal. Hard to say no. I mean, so that was good. I need to take both of these no matter what. So I'm going to take the Intrinsic on... I don't know. And Spell Chain on what? Spell Chain Alloy is probably the best choice here. It's the most impactful card, and I want it to go away and not come back. If I put a Spell Chain into, like, Offering Token, it's just bad. The Intrinsic should probably go on Unnamed Tome, I think. There are worlds where this is good. Yeah. My dreams of this infinite are dwindling fast if they don't show me the value stone on Ring 8. I think we can still win thanks to the Founding Seal hit. But I'm not feeling particularly excited here. I'm probably going to self-infuse Shark if they don't show me the value stone, right? So think about the contingency plan. I see value stone, cool. I infinite and I dupe the Cycle of Life, which is 10 shards. That gives me net 25 up to 75. I then have to take 15 and a 10 somewhere. So I have to take Spell Chain here, basically, is what that means in that case. So I need to take the Spell Chain. Now, okay, so I take Spell Chain, 15, that's 65. I take a -2 into Cycle of Life, that is 80. Right, yeah, it's 80. I take the 10 in that shop, which is whatever it is, fine, that's 90. And then I dupe Cycle of Life, that's 10. That is, yeah, that's 100, exactly, right. Yeah, so I get... math that out, because there's 2 scenarios here I need to account for. The one where I see value stone and the one where I don't. And I need to be able to hit 100 either way. I'm really low on shards because I have been over-respecting and a lot of worry here, and Refracting Lens is kind of carrying me through this, because I want to enable the infinite if I can, and otherwise I need to actually still win the run. So, okay. I think it's always Spell Chain onto that Alloy of the Ancients. But let me think about this again. Okay, so in the world where I see a -2, the -2 in the next ring is the 65. I dupe Cycle of Life, it gets me to 75. I take the 10 in the shop, gets me to 85. I must take the Spell Chain here to get me to 100. Cool. So that scenario has me taking only the Spell Chain here. All right, the alternative is I miss -2. So I miss -2, I self-infuse the Shark, which is 25, takes me to 75. I take whatever the 15 is there, go to 90, and then I take the 10 there, and I go to 100. In that scenario, I don't need this Spell Chain. So I can take this Spell Chain and substitute for the 15 that I miss if I don't take that value stone, and we get there. Armor is good. I will take it on the Alloy of the Ancients. It is the right pick here. It's just fine. I'll take the... I do not need this Intrinsic in either scenario, right? 15 dupe for 10, 25. 10, 35. Got it. Cool. That gets me 100. Dupe Shark, Self-Infused Shark. 25 gets me to 90. Take the 10, 100. So I do not need this intrinsic. Cool. We take the cold channel payout here for sure. For sure. I really hope I see this infinite because it would be really satisfying to roll into it. Really sad about the Cuddlebeard though. That would just seal the deal, I think. And it's fortunate I am seeing a steel shop on this next ring. So save the rest of my money. All right, cool. We're fine. Ancient Hate. Well, I don't really care about Ancient Hate, right? The only thing it affects is Vent, and I have the Shark. Vent is obviously very helpful. Don't get me wrong. I may leak, but I have so many consume spells. I think it's okay. And the money is big value. So cool. We'll take this. Just don't get me wrecked on this turn 1 infusion. Oh, we're beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Shark down. Top. Soul Guard. A Wickless Baron on bottom. Sure. Sure, dude. Why not? I could play him on top. Kind of funny, right? He's actually not terrible. I'll play him bottom. He does something. Sure, why not? Get in there, bud. Offering Monument now. Because I have the Preserve in case I whiff. Cycle of Life here. Yeah, okay. So I now hold. I Crystalline Seeds bottom. I preserve here on the Ritual. And we sit on this hand. I don't really need the Unnamed Tome here, but it's fine. Cool. Siren in. Ritual in. We have the Vent, which is good. This first wave is definitely the scariest. Definitely the scariest. Offering token up top. Drop Mollusk Mage. I'm gonna Crystalline Seeds middle because this first wave is the scariest. I'm going to start with the Alloy onto our boy. Cool. I now Vent middle. Because, well, there's no world I get through the Spell Shield, right? Yeah, there's no world I get through the Spell Shield. So we just Vent top. It's fine. Take the Incant. Sure. And then we just Foregone Power a couple times. Sure. Discard that. Preserve on the Ritual here. And I don't really care about the Unnamed Tome ever because it's not the boss that matters for it. So we send it. I mean, I don't need to send it. I can hold it. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Maybe there's a better turn for it. Okay, Shark down, please. Thank you. Let's see. A lot of stuff I can do here, right? I can Vent for a useless Vent. I am taking a hit from the back, but I'll have enough Frostbite on it that I don't really care. So every incant matters. I will take the Ritual of Battle here then, I believe. Yeah, it's fine. Every incant matters. I can ascend the tank because it doesn't have spikes. Cool, and then I just don't take any damage then, I guess. Okay, fine. Hell yeah. And then, you know, I'm doing 48 Frostbite here per hit, thanks to Founding Seal. Sweet. Sweet, alright. I mean, I think we're going to get through it. Shark is going to carry a lot here. Like, just replay Shark. Easy. I'm going to take the Train Steward out now, I believe. I can... Let's see, I can't really stop a ton of damage here, huh? I need to just incant the hell out of this. I'm going to play the Queen Zimpling on mid, I guess. Sure. We Vent. We just burn all the spells here because every single one of them matters. Fine. I will take some hits, but I think it's going to be just like the 1, right? What was that for number? Yeah, 1. Cool. I don't mind. It's a fine trade. Shark bottom. We incant the hell out of top. I think we're in pretty good control here. I can play out bad cards. Vent top. Foregone power top. Cool. Cool. Alright, yeah, easy. Just take incants now, we're fine. Take the armor now, we're fine. I'm gonna play out the Train Steward. No, because I want to replay the Shark. Vent. Foregone power. Foregone power. That's a lot of value here. Ritual, Cycle of Life, Preserve on Hidden Power because it doesn't matter, and then I vent top. Yeah. I mean, that's like 100 and something frostbite, so there's no way I die here. Yeah, I mean, it takes some friggin' hits, that's for sure, but it's okay. It's fine. It is correct, I think, to drop in Mollusk Mage. Takes 3. Get him out of here. Sure, what are we looking like? We're okay. I mean, we only take the 1 to the back. Our Siren is unupgraded, doing 125, 130, thanks to Founding Seal. We do like 100 and 300 and something Frostbite. Okay. I need to take Guardian Stone. Lock it in. I need to take Guardian Stone if I want to have a hope of winning this if I miss the Value Stone. Yep, we take it. Other cards? No. March of Shields is a great card. An absolutely excellent card if I don't see the infinite. What am I looking at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 if I take March of Shields. March of Shields is so good, though. It is so strong. I have to take March of Shields, right? Count them up, count them up. Okay. 1 card, 2 card, 3 card, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I could take one more. I should take March of Shields. Okay, fine. We go to the right. We go to the right. Show me the Value Stone. Oh, no. Okay, no Value Stone. Fine. We pivot. That's such a tragedy. Such a tragedy. Oh, God, I hate that. Okay. Well, we tried. They denied us. I'm going to take the Incant Armor 2 into the Siren here. Absolutely. That's insane value. Yep. Quick 10. No, don't want it. Just no multi-strikes either, which is awful. Fine. This run went from being really good to being really sad. I think I probably should infuse the Guardian Stone into the Siren here. Think about that for a moment. I think I should do that. Gives it big HP. I don't have to put anything into it. I don't have anything on that floor, though, at the end of the day. So I think it is just the Shark. Let me math this out. I have to take this. Oh, right. I filled out my vents, and I sold the other vent, so I didn't think about that. So I have to take a pact here? I'm always good, right? The pact takes me to 90. True Stone takes me to 100. Actually, no, the pact takes me to 90, and then I have to dupe a spell that gives me something because I can't take magic power because I am a fool. I removed the other vent because I was trying too hard for the infinite. Yeah, okay. So in that case, it is Guardian Stone Infusion for sure. And I dupe, what, the alloy? Or I dupe the vent. Probably dupe the vent. Yeah, it's going to be a dupe on vent for sure. It's just better. 10. Yeah, that gets me there. It's also a ton of value here. It's like 150 to the floor. Yeah, fine. Not a great setup, but it's okay. Guardian Stone, you did your work. Good job. So this is no longer a very strong run or an infinite. It is a sad run. Guess I put Endless into the Siren in case she dies. I mean, it's either Endless or a Battlestone. And I don't know, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think the Battlestone gets us there, kids. Like, I don't think it does it. I'm going to have an Endless Siren of the Sea here. Yeah, okay, fine. Ah, I should plus 25 her. She'll outscale it with the Incant Armor 2 and the Guardian Stone. Battlestone. Is it Battlestone's time to shine? No. No, I'm going to plus 25 her. I don't need the Endless. That's stupid. Yeah, fine. She starts at zeros. This is going to suck. This is going to suck a lot. Ugh. Well, at least I have Founding Seal, right? Haha. We roll this. Totem Fragment? I mean, hell yes, Totem Fragment? With a... Yeah, hell yeah, Totem Fragment, huh? Man, we almost had it, too. I was banking on it. Tough news. I remove cards now. I no longer need to remove spells, so I just cut the worst unit. Which is... probably Queen's Impling. Mollusk Mage and all these others get carried here because they technically consume. Well, I'm sorry I couldn't give you the infinite, folks. It would have been the perfect example of what I wanted here. They even showed me the stupid cycle of life. I was so ready to go, but just not having it, I guess. Yeah, I remove the Impling. It's the worst 1-cost unit in my deck. Is it? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it absolutely is. We remove the Impling. Goodbye, Impling. I'll put Endless into... We create a Super Train Steward because what else do I do with my money? Yeah, okay. We create, I don't know, Super Mollusk Mage. You know what? Hell yeah. Super Mollusk Mage, get in here, bud. You've stuck it out this whole time. We're gonna make it work. No money. I think we're gonna skate by thanks to Founding Seal Totem Fragment. My no multi-strike Siren with a Guardian Stone infusion. This run sucks, guys. This run is really bad. I was hoping for like a Railhammer in this shop, but no, it's fine. That would have at least made this Guardian Stone infusion even more nutty. And we would have just won off of the back of Cold Channel hard carrying us. But this 100 out of 100. This sucks. This run is nightmare. This run is so bad. Alright, we hit the important things so I don't die. But this run is just not having it. Soul Guard. Wickless Tycoon. Wickless Tycoon. I'm going to play the Offering Monument here. Tycoon can earn some cash, I guess, dude. Sure, why not? Take the armor up top. Yeah, sure. I'm going to freeze the cycle here. And I'm going to vent mid and bottom. No reason to lose this shark, right? And I could just Foregone Power up top and Crystalline Seeds up top. Take the incants. It's fine. What a nightmare of a run, huh? I do want to not lose Ember Drain here, so we are going to Unnamed Tome bottom. Alright, Mollusk Mage, it's almost your time. Send the Train Steward. Ritual, let's do it. March of Shields, let's do it. Mollusk Mage, not you, friend. Not you. This first enemy is the scariest, so I'm going to Crystalline Seeds it. I know I lost a few little value on that, but I don't think I'm going to leak yet. And if I do, I can always heal it back later. I double vent bottom now. What could I draw into? It's fine, I can kick that stuff. So I'm going to actually Hidden Passage top. Yeah, sure, that's not bad. Alright, double vent bottom. Cool. I'm going to vent actually mid now. And then Foregone Power, Offering Token, preserve our boy Mollusk Mage, Foregone Power. Cool. Alright. We're doing it. I mean, that has a lot of armor, up to 59 armor already, so cool. We get Mollusk Mage in the floor. He's doing it. He's doing it. We double vent top. Wow, that's actually really strong, huh? Good job, bros. I vent bottom. I vent top. We just blast Seraph here. Our damage is terrible. Just the worst. Just so bad. Like, whoa bad, huh? Although I like what this Mollusk Mage is doing in my event, huh? He's doing it. He's sure trying. I'm gonna preserve a dead weight. Play the Train Steward middle. He dies. It's okay. Cool, kids. It's cool. I'm gonna play Titan Sentry bottom. I lose an Ember for this, but it's cool. We still... The Wickless Tycoon is fine. I blow up top floor, save some HP. No reason not to keep blowing up top floor. At this point, we just want to incant 1,000,000 times an hour. Sure. What a good turn. What a great turn. Just incant away everything in the known universe. I'm gonna... You know, March of Shields is worse, is better than Cycle of Life. What a world we live in. Look at that vent. 126 damage vent. I mean, you're getting there. Jeez. Alright, alright. Top floor, my rage, oh no. Bottom floor. Cool. Other Mollusk Mage? Sorry, champ. Not your time. Play that Train Steward. Get him. Vent. Vent. This is a good time to start the Frostbite. We're up to what, like 100 and like a ton of Frostbite here, right? Yeah, it's like 200 and something Frostbite, which gets halved, which is just okay. Cool. Ah, if I play this, I can't replay Shark. We play Shark, and then we just double vent top. I mean, it's pretty good looking, right? We're gonna get there off the back of Founding Seal and Cold Channel here. We have enough armor to win with a Mollusk Mage in tow. Alright. Alright, alright. Vent, blow up the front dude. Hell yeah. I lose an incant for that, but it gets rid of the dude, so I don't really care that much. I'm pretty sure this is enough to win. You know, the rules of this game are pretty simple. The first rule is, if you play Cold Channel, you only have to get Cold Channel to Relentless. If Cold Channel gets to Relentless with this much in the way of stats, you're gonna win. Oh yeah, we super omega win here. He doesn't even chew through Soul Guard. Get out of here. Frostbite, look at this, 1,891 Frostbite. Alright, I mean, I'm really sad about the Infinite, but this is totally gonna kill the Divinity. Like, it's just gonna blast the Divinity, and I have so much I can tell you about why this run is a good example of playing correctly that I'm really pleased with this. Okay, so first off, we get our boy in here. I'm gonna play Soul Guard first, because I can't kill Mollusk Mage on this turn. Womp womp. I save Unnamed Tome for the first Harvest Wave. Yeah, cool. It's fine. Sure. What do I get? Oh, snap, I get Titan Sentry. He's here. Good job, bro. He just kills himself to kill this wave. That's wonderful news. We do Offering Monument. I do Alloy on front lad. Oh, risky. Titan Sentry, huh? Yeah. I still take the offering token here. Fine. Worth it. There were like some hits that would have been annoying, but it's okay. Because we have our sharks. Yeah, we're fine. It was like this ritual was the most important one. If it was event, I could have dumpstered it at 1 and been okay. Let's see. I easily clear this floor, no problem. I should Crystalline Seeds bottom because it kills the light wings, and if I do one more, it kills the back. Worth it. Okay, cool. These waves that have Spell Shield are modestly annoying, so yeah. We just unload up top now. Yeah. Yeah, we just unload cards. If I discard something remotely important, I'll just draw back around to it really quickly. It's fine. Oh no, I lost the harvest. It's fine. I'm just not worried about it at all. Have an unbelievable amount of value. I can just Titan Sentry bottom. Yeah, I don't care. Even if he does die, I'm going to vent at least once down there, so that's cool. I will Offering Token top. Take my last draws. Mollusk Mage, get in there, brother. You have a job to do. March of Shields. Hidden Passage on my own man. Yeah. One vent up top, kills the wave. Cool, one vent on bottom, opens up that Spell Shield dude, does some more damage because the shark doesn't die anymore. Very cool. Man, imagine how good this would be if I also got the Cuddle Beard, huh? It's all these vents, man. It's all that. Oh no, Mollusk Mage. Cool, he's endless. We don't lose him, ever. Just vent the hell out of top, huh? Yes. Top vent. I maybe should have played out the Train Steward somewhere, but it's okay. These incants are huge value here for Frostbite. Yeah. Shark, oh no. I need to play units, but the Cycle of Life is big value. What does this vent look like? Oh, that's great news. I'll play the unit down bottom. Let's see, this vent is going to hit for 80, or 120 actually. So I don't care about the Overcharged Apprentice. Yeah, sure. So we just send Train Steward on his way. He does some damage. Cool job, bro. This is fine because it actually clears all the units. I take less damage on the Divinity, but it's fine. Remember, the only thing that matters here is getting to Relentless and not dying on not dying before then. All right, let's check mid floor here. Mid floor in good shape. We Titan Sentry bottom. How much damage is this? It's not a lot of damage, huh? We're not doing a lot to our buddy back here, which is unfortunate. I do get a good Ritual of Battle here. Shark needs to be... I need to accept the Ember Drain here, I think. Get some Frostbite in on that floor. Yeah, that's fine. All right, cool. We're going to... Oh, I'm going to Unnamed Tome the bottom and just avoid this Ember Drain then, huh? Yeah, fine, cool. All right. Vent clears the front, opening up the hit on back. As long as I don't die here, and I shouldn't because I'm applying an insane amount of Frostbite to this dude, we should be cool. 185, he takes one swing. Thanks, Cold Channel. Very cool. Yeah, we're there. I need to just play out units so I don't draw them ever again. Cool. And we just incant it. Look, this Mollusk Mage, he's been near death this whole time, but he's really a champion that you didn't know you needed. Like, he's just the hero here. We're gonna make it to Relentless on the back of this dude, huh? It's pretty cool. I need to actually vent once. Oh no, I don't have to worry about mid. I just vent at top. Yeah, cool. First vent, second vent. We're gonna finally lose our man, I think. Our Mollusk Mage of Legends. Yeah, we finally lose him. It's okay. Where's my Ember going? First Ember is Mollusk Mage. He's worth it. Second Ember is Alloy of the Ancients. Third is March of Shields. It only looks bad because of the Shade Wings here. We make it through. Excellent. I'm going to incant up top. The armor matters. And then I vent bottom to clear out these curses so I get some incants next turn. He takes 130 something Frostbite. He's going to be dead. Yeah, he's 276 Frostbite. Good lord. One hit. Excellent. We're on Relentless. We get the X. Good news. Shark, you did your best. This is the rule, right? All you have to do is get Soulguard to Relentless, and he wins. Very, very cleanly. Yeah, and then you just need something that takes turns behind him. So, like, we did it. We did it. Cold Channel with a really terrible start for Cold Channel, but we kind of got there. And this Offering Monument, huge value. Also, thank you very much, Founding Seal. Thank you very much, Founding Seal. Cool. All right, let's send it. X means we win. How much Frostbite is this going to be? 1,054 before he dies? Cool. And they say Frostbite doesn't work in the DLC. What are they talking about? Just play Cold Channel. It's easy. Most Frostbite doesn't work in the DLC. He does. He's the exception to the rule. And Shark. Sharker, those two are the only exceptions to the rule, but haha, they count. All right, let's hit the run summary. I have a lot to talk about, and I'm pretty pleased with how this run went because I think it showed a lot of very interesting things that you should be aware of while approaching Offering Monument and incant runs in general. So, and infinites as well. That's a very good one, even though we missed it. So let's hit the run summary. Cool. All right. So the first rule is Offering Monument opens up a lot of very, very cool lines. It does one thing really well, which is accelerate you through your deck. And if you have Stygian, which you will if you are having an Offering Monument offered to you, then it is a good card to take. Period. I cannot imagine ever skipping it. Is there a single Stygian run that I would skip it on? I had Queen's Implings on this run with Mollusk Mages in my starters, and I still took Offering Monument, and it was still incredible. This is a never skip card, and that is why I have to treat it as S tier. It obviously is not killing units. It's not doing a million damage. It's not winning the run for you outright, but it enables you to open up whatever other strategy you have, find it fast, play correctly through it, and just win. And it requires so little investment. I put plus 25s in it twice, and this 90 HP behemoth just draws me a million cards. Now, obviously, Founding Seal's a really good hit. I think this really mattered for what? I think this mattered for saving me Pyre HP on the Divinity, right? Because I would have probably taken an extra 2 swings from each mini boss, is my suspicion, which is another 30, 40 damage. I would have taken another 70 here. I would not have died, okay? I would not have died. And we overkilled the hell out of Seraph, so I don't even need to talk about him. So Founding Seal made this comfortable. It did smooth over getting enough armor from our Siren of the Sea, our Guardian Stone infusion, in order to actually reach the Relentless phase. I think we were pretty comfortable though. We had like 80 HP on what's his name? The Soul Guard at the end there on the Divinity. So we probably would have gone a little lower, but we didn't need a lot of Frostbite. You only need like, what, 400 or something, and then you just need something with a ton of HP in the back, aka Siren of the Sea with Incant Armor 2. I think this Founding Seal mattered a lot. But you saw we had 3 really good hits there on that whatchamacallit, Trinket Shop. And I could have seen like 3 different lines that get there. So, yeah. So really cool. So we played 2 runs in this seed. 2 separate runs. I played every decision from 2 perspectives. One, what if I can infinite? If they show me the tools to infinite, I need to be able to access that and win on turn 1 because it's a guaranteed win and it's worth it. And 2, what if they don't show me the tools I need for the infinite? How do I win without it? And obviously the infinite is easier, right? Because the infinite means that I just auto win. Whereas the non-infinite, the other approach is, okay, I have to rely on what I've been shown and the deck that I've built otherwise. So I'm culling spells instead of units because I can play units and they go away and the spells get stuck. I need to be under the specific number in order to actually get there. And I was. So I would have been able to get there. I would have been able to funnel a lot more removal money at the last shop as well. Instead of, buying some trash stuff. Like I wouldn't have bought Totem Fragment if I had the infinite, right? But this was a necessary buy for my approach. So, yeah. So, like, it would have looked a lot different. I would have had fewer spells in the end. It would have been fine. I would have had probably removed, like, both of these remaining foregone powers and gotten down to just, like, 6 or 7 cards is the goal. You basically want to have enough cards that you can draw them all and then always hit the cycle of life, right? And then you have to assume the +1 because of the duped cycle of life, right? So it would look a little different. I would have funneled all my money into removals on ring 8 and gotten down to the requisite number by exactly one card. Exactly one card. So, yeah. The other important thing is that Founding Seal would have doubled the speed, and it would have let me draw into a bigger card deck. So you might be thinking to yourself, okay, well, you only draw 6 cards, so how do you actually achieve this, right? Because you only have 6 cards in your hand, you play one, you draw one card, cool, so you need to have fewer than 6 cards, right? No, because Founding Seal. And this is why why I was able to take March of Shields, right? Because with Founding Seal, I draw 2. And with draw 2, you can increase your hand up to the 10 cards that you need. And with 10 cards in hand, I only need 10 cards in deck in order to infinite. So that's where that came from. I would not have taken March of Shields if I had not seen Founding Seal. It would not have been possible. And I would have needed to remove a little more aggro and or give up on Fell's Remorse and take more draw, possibly. So, yeah. But we played the run from 2 angles and it paid off. We did not die. There was the misplay on ring 8. I was so focused on the infinite, I forgot that I removed all the cards that could take magic power, and they showed me only magic power. Now, fortunately, I had the infusions. I had the ability to get there, no problem. So it was cool. But, like, my ring 7 chatter did not account for the fact that I accidentally removed all my magic power cards. Whoops. That would have been an unfortunate loss for me if I could not have fought the Divinity. That would have been a top right abandon run kind of situation. Pretty shameful, though. But it's cool. I had so many units, I was never afraid. And I didn't vocalize that, but I would have been focusing a lot more on taking shards along the run if I felt like I didn't have the options available to me. So we get there. No worries. I could have also duped the alloy if I had to, but Vent was obviously superior, so just a much better hit in general. 0 cost incant, do 30 to the floor. Big good with holdover. So yeah, that is essentially the run and Offering Monument in a nutshell. You want to play around the possibility of the infinite, but you want to use it to just draw a million things and win game and just play your cards well. So that's pretty much it. That's all I've got to say for you. So hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like or a dislike. If you want, you can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and stay tuned for what's next. Take care, everyone.